In the quaint village of Zarephath lived an impoverished widow and her young son. The land was parched, and a severe drought gripped the region where rain had not kissed the earth for months. Every day seemed more hopeless than the last, as the town's meager resources dwindled, driving its citizens into despair. One day, the widow wandered through her modest home, collecting sticks, preparing to make the last meal she could from her tiny supply of flour and oil. Her heart was heavy, not just with the weight of the brittle sticks, but with the burden of the impending hunger that shadowed her and her son. Her sorrowful task was interrupted by the appearance of Elijah, a prophet known far and wide for his wisdom and devout faith. Dressed in his simple robes, he approached the widow at the town gate as she gathered the sticks. "Please, bring me a little water in a vessel, that I may drink," Elijah requested, his tone gentle but urgent. As she turned to fulfill his modest request, he called after her, "Bring me a morsel of bread in your hand as well." Conflicted, the widow explained her dire circumstances. "As surely as the Lord your God lives," she replied, sorrow filling her eyes, "I have nothing baked, only a handful of flour in a jar and a little oil in a jug. I am gathering a few sticks to take home and make a meal for myself and my son." Elijah listened patiently, then spoke words of assurance. "Do not fear. Go and do as you have said. But first, make me a small cake of bread and bring it to me. Then make something for yourself and your son. For this is the word of the Lord, the God of Israel. The jar of flour will not be used up, and the jug of oil will not run dry until the day the Lord sends rain on the land." The widow, moved by Elijah's conviction and trusting in his God, took a leap of faith. She went away and did as Elijah had instructed. Miraculously, from that day forward, the jar of flour was never empty, and the jug of oil never ran dry, providing enough sustenance for her household throughout the famine. Each day, the widow marveled at the unending provision, her faith growing stronger with every meal. The miraculous filling of the jars was more than survival. It was a symbol of divine provision and the boundless power of faith. Through this encounter, Elijah's presence brought hope and sustenance to a family grasping onto the last thread of hope in a world that seemed barren. The widow's story became a testament to others in her village, demonstrating that faith, even in the smallest measure, could spark a miracle. And so, in the arid landscape of Zarephath, where the air seemed to cling to whatever life it could, a prophet, a widow, and her son learned a timeless truth, that with faith, even the humblest home can become the dwelling place of abundance.